Peace Reflections. Before we start, if you've been feeling called to go deeper, I'm now offering one-on-one spiritual alignment calls, 60-minute sessions, to help you realign and find clarity. Message me on my Instagram at HumbleAli2times to book your spot.
Alright, man, it's your boy HumbleAli2times. You feel me? Back in the video, man. Feel me? Follow the Instagram at HumbleAli2times. Now, look, just for today's time, we're talking about you are not ugly. Here's why your looks aren't improving. Now, look, before I hop into today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving you a shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving you a shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy to y'all say to come rock me, show me love, support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more than love always deeply. I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive feeling, and good positive energy towards everyone always deeply. If you wanna buy my ebook, you can. It's $10.90. Link's gonna be in the description, right, and in the comments. Let's go ahead and get more deeper to the video. Now look, right, if y'all was wondering like why I be doing that in my videos now, it's just, it's breath work, you know what I'm saying? Something good to do, you know what I'm saying? It's something that's very calming before you really step and dive more into the video, you know what I'm saying? Breath work is very important in my opinion, etc. Now look, right, disclaimer, I'm not a looks maxer, bro. I do spiritual maxing, right? I'm not a spiritual maxer, but I do spiritual maxing. What a spiritual maxer is, this is somebody who I do spiritual maxing. What spiritual maxing is, you're not trying to max out because you're not perfect, right? Nobody's perfect, but it's about, it's about improving yourself in multiple different aspects, in multiple different genres, not just your looks, your inner world, your emotional world, your thought pattern, your thoughts, etc. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get more deeper into the video. You're not ugly, bro. To the women, to the men, whatever you go by, respectfully, you are not ugly, right? The thing is, bro, the reason why you're not seeing progress in your looks is because, for one, a lot of you guys are maybe relying too much off your genetics. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you have like these really, everybody has good genetics, but if you have like really good genetics, you can eat horrible and still have that chiseled jawline or that chiseled body that you want in some cases, right? Maybe so. Now, for an example, I can use myself for an example, right? I could eat a lot of garbage food, right? But bro, after a while, after the food digests, my stomach could go back flat, right? Why? Because I have a high metabolism and then 2+ genetics. My mother and father used to be slim, especially my mother, right? So, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of my mother's genetics in me, you know what I'm saying? So, genetics play a role. This is why if you notice a lot of people who are slim/skinny, you might be like, dang, they eat a lot of food, but they still look very attractive. Why is this? I don't even see this person work out, and this is my friend. I never see them work out. Genetics play a big role in your looks. Now, genetics they don't fully define you as a person, right? But genetics do play a big role in your personality and in your looks, charisma, certain gestures you do, etc. Right? You might do a gesture that your great uncle used to do. No lie. Now, the thing is, right, you're not ugly. Nobody is ugly. Now, people cannot be your type. Yes, most definitely, obviously. Yes, people cannot be your type. Yes, you cannot be attracted to certain individuals. That's fine, cool. But nobody is ugly. Now, here's the thing. So, another reason why you're not seeing progress is, like I said, a lot of you guys are depending. If I haven't said, I'm gonna say it now. One of the main reasons why a lot of people aren't seeing progress in their looks is a lot of you guys are giving too much energy to your looks, right? Don't get me wrong. Your genetics can help you, right? The thing why you're not seeing, right, the reason why you're not seeing progress in your looks is because you're depending too much on your genetics. Yes, your genetics help you with your looks, but it's still important and it's still imperative to put in the work, right? Only depending on your genetics is only going to get you so far. You see what I'm saying? I have very good genetics, but I still put in the work, right? Why? Because that's what I want to do, and I want to continue to keep improving myself, etc. You see what I'm saying, bro? So, don't just depend only on your genetics, because you can have very good genetics, but after a while, bro, you just keep eating horrible. You just keep not working. After a while, you're going to start to bloat up. No matter how fast your metabolism is, if you really consistent, you're eating horrible, you're not working out, you're not getting a lot of steps in, you're not doing any type of cardio, you're not sweating and getting that stuff out of you, etc., you are going to, over time, reverse your you're gonna reverse your looks, right? I'm not saying that you're gonna turn ugly, no, but you're gonna reverse your looks. What I mean by you're gonna reverse your looks is you were born this way, but now you're doing the opposite. You're starting to get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Starting to get more bloated, right? You're starting to get out of shape more, right? Etc., 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 right? Maybe so, right? So, respectfully. So, one of the main reasons why a lot of people aren't seeing progress in their looks is because they're depending too much on their genetics. Your genetics is like a boost. Yes, it helps you a lot, but it's not the main source. It's not the full. It's one of the main sources, but it's not the full thing, right? You also need to be working on yourself and improving on yourself as well. Another reason why you aren't seeing progress in your looks is because, yo, bro, I'm working out 4 or 5 times a week. I'm doing cardio. I'm getting 10,000, 12,000 steps in a day, 11,000 steps in a day. Why am I not seeing any results? I've been doing this for 2 months straight. Yeah, bro, congratulations. Good stuff. You've been putting in the work in the gym, but you're not putting in enough work with your diet, with what you're eating, what you're putting in your body, right? A lot of times people make it so difficult. Oh, bro, why is it so hard for me to lose weight? Well, I can give you a couple ways to lose weight, but those ways that I'm about to tell you, you might not want to do it. 1, fasting / intermittent fasting, water fasting, fruit fast, right? A lot of people aren't going to do those, right? Okay, cool. Calorie deficit. A lot of people aren't going to do those. Okay, cool. 1 carb a day. That's still calorie deficit. A lot of people aren't going to do those. So now it's like, are you really trying to lose weight? Or are you just saying that, right? I'm just being honest with you. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm being honest. Maybe so, because the thing is, respectfully, because the thing is, a lot of times we want to lose weight and we want to look better, but are we really doing the work and the sacrifices, the positive sacrifices that we need to do to achieve these things? Right? You see what I'm saying? Right? I have good genetics, but I'm still going to work out. I'm still going to eat healthy, right? I'm still going to do the things that I know I need to do. I'm still going to work out, etc., get my steps in, etc., right? You're depending too much on your genetics. Your genetics can take you so far. Your genetics can take you very far, but you still need other things as well to still have that, to still keep and maintain and improve these good looks and the good physique, etc., right? You see what I'm saying? Black people, we are guys. We are goddesses and guys. But if we go a long time without eating healthy, if we go a long time without being on a diet, if we go a long time enough without working out, eventually the muscle some of the muscle gonna go away. The body fat percentage is gonna start to go up, no matter how high your metabolism is. See what I'm saying, bro? And the thing is, why a lot of y'all not seeing progress in y'all's looks is because you're overly eating. Yeah, bro, I had 3 meals today. How are you trying to seriously lose weight? No disrespect, bro, but I'm gonna be real with you, dog. How are you trying to lose weight if you're eating 3 meals a day? It's 7 days in a week. That's 3 meals every 7 days. Every day you're eating 3 meals. You're eating 3 meals every day. You're eating 3 meals every single day. And since you're eating 3 meals every single day, you probably might be using number 2 every single day. We're not even supposed to use number 2 every day. I don't use number 2 every day. We're not supposed to go to the bathroom and use number 2 every single day. But I can make a whole separate video talking about that. Did he just say that? Yes, I just said that. You are not supposed to be using number 2 every single day. If you are using number 2 every single day, you are eating too much food. In other words, you are probably overeating. Right? A lot of you guys, this may not be for everybody, but a lot of you guys who overeat, not everybody, I'm not gonna say everybody, but a lot of people who overeat, you're overly eating. Because if you wasn't overly eating, why are you using number 2 every single day? If you want to go even deeper, if you really want to lose weight, you could not eat until you use number 2. Right? You see what I'm saying? People who don't eat a whole lot, or they have really high metabolisms, etc., they're not going to the bathroom to use number 2 every single day. And my apologies for saying everyone, because that is not true. You know what I'm saying? That's not true. I'm not going to say that. The balance, duality. My apologies. I'll take those things back deeply. But the thing is, for a lot of individuals who are going to the bathroom and using number 2 every single day, you're overly eating. Your body, your mind, your avatar, your body, it talks to you. It'll tell you, yo, I'm stuffed. Sometimes if you eat too much, what'll happen? You might throw up. That's your body telling you, yo, we're good. Like, we're good on food right now. We're good. Or it could be a sign that your body's telling you, yo, this is not good for us. You probably maybe don't want to feed us this again, right? Because you have more than one brain. You have a brain up here and you have a brain down here, right? You ever heard the phrase like people would be like, I listen to my gut instead of my mind. In reality, your gut is a mind. I'm going to put a picture up. Look at the brain, now look at the gut. Don't they look very similar? The gut just looks bigger, etc. Right, because they are similar. They are connected. You have two brains. You don't just have one brain. And if you want to get more technical, technically, we might have more than two brains because you have multiple glands all around your crown chakra and they're all connected and they all do different things, right? So yes, one of the main reasons why your looks aren't improving is because you're overly eating. You go fast until 2 p.m., then go have some like a healthy snack. Then at like 5 p.m. or right when the sun goes down, have you a nice, healthy dinner and drink some good fluids. Tell me you're not going to be stuffed. You're going to be stuffed. You're going to be stuffed. The more you consistently fast, your stomach starts to get smaller, right? Your stomach starts to get flatter. Your body's fat percentage starts to get lower. And also, I'm going to put y'all on some more sauce. To the people who fast, just because you're fasting for 10, 14 hours straight, yes, you're getting progress from it, but you're losing a lot of your progress because you're eating like trash right after that. You just did a 10, 12 hour, 14-hour fast, but then you just ate a bunch of carbs. You just had, you might have had one meal that day, but you had this big meal and it mainly had carbs or it mainly had a lot of unhealthy foods. So, and then you're eating it and then so you're still getting bloated. You're still slowing down the process of improving your looks and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like I've said before, one of the main reasons to improve your looks, bro, you do not have to get on drugs. You do not have to get facial surgery. You don't even have to fast, bro. If you don't want to fast, you don't have to fast. You don't have to fast. You don't have to do intermittent fasting. You don't have to do that. One of the main things is lowering your body fat percentage, which you can do that through cardio, consistent cardio. And number 2 is your diet, right? You don't want to be eating a lot of carbs. If you are going to eat carbs, bro, just do like 1 carb a day, right? 1 carb a day. Okay, you did a couple potatoes. Okay, cool. No more carbs for the rest of the day. And what I mean by 1 carb is I don't mean get a big old sweet potato and eat the. Okay, cool. Just you better like, did you do all your steps? Did you get your, you know what I'm saying? Did you work out hard, etc. Right? And with improving your looks, bro, it's important to go at your own pace, right? Not just with improving your looks in general in life. It's important to go at your own pace. It's important to take your time. You don't want to be going super duper slow. You don't want to be going super duper fast. You want to be going at your pace naturally. So yes, bro, these are a few ways to improve your looks, right? You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of times our looks are improving, but sometimes we just may not even realize it because it's not the results that we want yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe so. But look, man, I love y'all, man. It's much more to love always deeply. And I catch y'all from those on the next one, man. Peace.